Beautiful.
Ronald, what are you doing here?
I told you there was nothing you could do to keep me from getting this locket. I went after it. However, I've also told you that I've given up my life of crime.
I only could believe that.
You want proof? Why, I could have had the locket and been gone hours ago. Simply by using this. If that's what I was after. But I've been waiting for you. I don't want the locket, unless I can take you with it.
Well, if those are the only terms, what can I say? Take the locket, darling. It's yours. Well, why ask? Just look at his face.
Faraday wasn't too bad, but Maxwell, oh, brother.
Well, Faraday liked.
I didn't say liked, just willing to coexist.
Let's see.
Yeah, the rest aren't out yet.
What difference does it make what the rest of them say if Maxwell... How bad is it?
Hey, this isn't too bad.
Well, listen to this. It is difficult to say whether the performance has reached such depths because a ridiculous script dragged the players below their mediocre ability, or whether a weak cast made a bad play look worse, or finally, whether bad direction underlined the basic faults of both actors and author. Suffice it to say that everyone concerned compounded the felonies committed by everyone else.
Well, now, turn to the want ads. That's required reading for us after that.
All those weeks of tryouts and rehearsals and changes. And in 1/2 hour, Mr. Howard Maxwell clubs the whole thing to death.
Well, kiddies, it's been great knowing you. But now that it's over, I'm taking this bloody and very tired head home to its pillow.
I might as well go home, dear. Want to share a taxi, Terry?
I'm not going home yet.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. One thing's for sure, I couldn't sleep. I bet Mr. Maxwell is sleeping, though. Like a log. With our blood on his hands. That wouldn't bother him. No, nothing would bother Mr. Maxwell. Or would it?
Just a minute. What is this?
Oh, you get away from the door, Mr. Maxwell. Get away. Well, I suppose you recognize me.
Oh, yes, from that mishmash last night.
Get away from that phone. You know why I'm here?
Target practice.
This is no joke.
I quite agree. Being woken up at this hour of the morning is not my idea of fun either.
I've read your review. What right have you to stand in judgment? To ruin our careers? Do you have any idea how much time and effort went into that play?
Well, you might thank me for trying to prevent such a waste in the future.
A waste, is it? Just because you say so? Everything about the play's bad because you say so. Well, you could be wrong, couldn't you? You never make a mistake?
On the contrary, I often make mistakes. But I never make a mistake quite so bad as the one made by the producers of Geraldine's Necklace. Look, this is no time to be discussing the drama. Why don't you run along like a nice little girl? If you have anything you want to get off your chest, write an indignant letter to my editor.
You persist in taking this very lightly. Well, maybe you won't think it's so funny when the papers carry the report of how an actress tried to kill herself in your apartment because you ruined her career.
Oh, this is almost as bad as Geraldine's Necklace.
You don't believe I'll do it?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because you're such a thoroughly unconvincing actress.
This is no act. I'm going to kill myself.
I remain unconvinced.
Well, you'll find out. But first, you're going to listen to what I have to say.
I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say that I'm callous, conceited, cruel, brutal, unjust, and opinionated.
Well, am I wrong?
I hate to admit this because there's something rather intriguing about being considered a really nasty man. But if the truth were known, I'm a terrible softy.
Well, you don't think anything of destroying the lives and careers of anyone who doesn't happen to fit your particular specifications.
I just express an opinion, that's all.
Your opinions have the power of an atom bomb in the theater, and you know it. You can a play, and it doesn't have a chance.
Oh, blame the theater, not me. Whatever's wrong with the theater is not going to be put right by praising bad plays.
You feel no responsibility?
To whom?
To me, for one. My big chance in the theater, and you ruin it just because you don't like the way I act.
Ah, that cuts both ways. Now, supposing I'd say that you had a great talent, would that be unfair?
No.
Oh, why?
Because I do have great talent.
My years in the theater. I saw that long ago in a very bad melodrama.
Ha. I was convincing. You were afraid of what I was going to do.
No, I just don't like people playing around with firearms, that's all. They'd have to go off. Sorry I spoilt your big scene.
You still insist I was acting?
Weren't you?
What? I don't know. I thought I really meant it. I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to tell you off.
Then I told you off. I am sorry, truly.
Why should you be sorry?
Because I made you unhappy. I know you don't believe that. You think I enjoy hurting people.
I've made an awful fool of myself. I'm sorry. I can't even hate you anymore. I guess I'd better go. I gotta stop this. You're gonna think this is all just an act, too.
No, the tears look genuine enough. Don't mind me. You cried out. You've earned it.
I just don't understand. When I came up here, I didn't think I was pretending. But now, I know that even if you hadn't taken the gun, I wouldn't have... Thank you. I wouldn't have... No, you saw right through me.
I told you, you're not very convincing.
I guess you're right.
Now, look, it's past my bedtime. That's enough words of wisdom for tonight.
All right. Look, do you mind if I stay here for just a little while? I have some thinking to do.
No, that's fine. You help yourself. There's the kitchen, and as long as you don't expect me to sit up and entertain you.
Oh, no. You go on to bed. I'll let myself out.
Pleasant thoughts.
Pleasant dreams. Good morning, Mr. Maxwell. Come on in. Go on and sit down. Coffee's all ready and the eggs will be in just a minute. How do you like them scrambled, hard or easy?
Well, easy, I guess. Look, I don't want to be old-fashioned, but...
Oh, couldn't face my bed. I had too much thinking to do. And pacing.
Well, did you reach any conclusions?
Yes. That I'm not going to give up my career, even if you don't think I'm going to be an actress.
Did I say that?
That's what it sounded like.
Well, I'm a critic. I'm not a prophet. Where did all this, the eggs and everything come from?
I went shopping. Your cupboard was very bare.
Yes, I usually go out making copies about the limit of my cooking abilities.
Think the kitchen is a woman's place?
No, that depends on the woman. It'd be fatal to confine Helen Hayes to an apron.
But not me.
I'll let you know when I've had those eggs.
Look, I've got to be an actress. A great actress. Don't you think there's any chance?
I told you, I'm no prophet.
Well, you might express an opinion.
Oh, I thought you didn't care much for my opinions.
Well, maybe I don't, but a little encouragement would certainly help. Couldn't you spare me just one little drop?
More than a drop. You have fine technical equipment, good control of your face, your voice, and your body. You have stage presence, all the tricks of the trade. In fact, you conduct yourself up there better than many more experienced actresses.
You really mean that?
Certainly, or I wouldn't have said it.
You should said it in your column.
I did.
What?
But you must have blown your cork before you read that far.
I mean, you actually said that...
You're technically competent.
But I'm not very convincing, huh? Well, I'll learn whatever it takes to be convincing. I'll work, and I'll study, and I'll act. Professionally when I can, and for free if I have to. I'll act, and I'll act, and I'll act.
You'd do better to give up acting.
Why do you say that?
Temporarily.
Why?
The one thing you don't know anything about is people. How they live, how they feel, how they think.
Well, can't I learn that by acting?
Not in the theater. That's not the place to learn about reality. Leave it for a while. Get out into the real world.
What do you suggest? A department store?
Doesn't matter very much as long as it brings you face to face with substance instead of shadow.
Well, I guess Gibbs was right. The want ads for us. I might as well get at it. You know, we're closing on Saturday.
I know.
Can I take that?
What?
The want ads.
Oh.
I want to see if there are any openings in the Howard Maxwell School of Acting. Well...
Oh, please, no, leave those. The cleaning woman comes every morning. She'll take care of them. Thank you for my wonderful breakfast.
Oh, that's all right. Well, thank you for everything, Mr. Maxwell.
For everything?
Well, your patience and your advice won't be wasted, I promise you.
Oh, good luck.
You know, some of these don't sound so bad. Might be kind of interesting.
I'm glad you think so.
That's so funny. When I came in here last night, I thought that I hated you more than anyone else in the whole world. And now...
What?
I don't know. Guess I better go. Hope it didn't compromise you.
Hello? Who? Oh, Mr. Maxwell. Oh, this is Terry's roommate, Nan Ferrens. Oh, yes, right away. Terry! Terry! The phone!
Take it, will you? I'm in the shower.
Get out here right away. It's Mr. Maxwell.
Who?
Maxwell. Howard Maxwell.
Just a minute.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell. She'll be here in just a moment.
Hello?
How did it go today? Well, better luck tomorrow. Hey, listen, the reason I'm calling is you left your pistol here this morning. I thought maybe in case you wanted to make a few other calls or rob a bank or something.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we could meet someplace. Oh, for lunch? Oh, that would be very nice.
Yes, of course I have. If you really want to know my views on acting, you ought to read my reviews.
Oh, I do. I never miss them.
Oh, you didn't sound like one of my admirers last night.
Well, I never miss the obituaries either, but that doesn't mean I admire death.
Now then, where's the surprise you have for me?
Gonna hate me.
You never hate anybody. What is it, anyway?
I disobeyed orders.
Don't remember giving you any orders. What's this? Prelude to Tomorrow.
It's a new play, and I have a very important part in it.
Well, what happened to the department store?
Well, it's pretty difficult, you know. I haven't had any experience except in the theater. Well, I tried, but it's been 3 weeks and a girl has to eat, you know. Are you angry?
Well, it's your career.
Oh, I'll be good, I promise, with a little help. I thought maybe if you could coach me.
Look, I'm not a coach. If I had to give private lessons to every actress I'd pan, I'd never have time to get to the theater and be a critic.
Well, be a critic, then. I'll read all of my lines to you, and you can tear them apart. And that way I'll learn. Oh, please.
No, I must be out of my mind.
You are a doll. Now, let's see. Here, sit here, be the audience. The first act opens on a lineup with all the people standing there, and they're all waving goodbye. And Rhoda, that's me. Rhoda is standing there with her parents, but she is not smiling like the rest of them. This is the last scene of the third act, and the scene is his room. And I stop him just as he's about to leave. And I say to him, Carl, you must believe me. No matter what happens, you must believe that I love you. Because I do love you, Carl. I do.
No, just a moment.
Huh?
She really is in love with this man, isn't she? I mean, she's not just faking.
No, of course not. That's the whole point.
Well, you'd never know it.
Hmm?
Where's the music? Where's the mystery? Where's the magic? Where is it?
You don't ask for much, do you?
I just asked if you're playing a lover, you show me a woman in love. Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Well, then be in love when you read the line. Speak to the man you really love and you say, I love you.
I love you.
No. Do you really think anyone will believe you when you say, I love you like that?
Well, they should. It's true. I do love you.
What?
I said I do love you. It's not in the play. I mean it. I'm talking to you. Well, I'm sorry it's so hard to believe.
You trying to tell me that...
Is it so strange that I should fall in love with you?
For the first time in my life, I had nothing to say.
Are you angry?
How could I be angry? It's just so hard to believe.
Perhaps you don't believe it because you don't want to. Maybe that's why I seem so unconvincing.
How did it happen?
Who knows? Who cares? I came to you in despair, and I found hope and sweetness and wonder and mystery and all that whole list. And that's how I feel. Am I making an awful fool of myself?
Oh, my dear child.
I'm not a child.
Friends, strangers, gossip peddlers, lend me your spotlight. I come to bury the bachelor, not to praise him. As some of you may have guessed, this is an announcement party. Oh. Now here is the announcement. From now on, it will not just be 2 on the aisle for me, but it will be 2 for breakfast, 2 for tea, and a joint income tax return. Before you snow us under with your congratulations, I think Terry wants to add something.
Well, I've always wanted to be an actress. Not just a good actress, but a great actress. So I finally worked my way up to the lead in a Broadway play. And you all know what happened. I was tried and found wanting. Found wanting by Howard Maxwell. So I swore to get revenge. But I wanted more than revenge. I wanted vindication. Because you see, he said that I wasn't a very convincing actress. He said that if I played the part of a frightened woman, no one would believe I was frightened. And that if I played a lover, no one would believe I was in love. So I played a lover. I played the part of a woman in love with Howard Maxwell. I told him that I was in love with him. And he believed me. He even asked me to marry him. Well, I wouldn't marry him if he were the last man on earth. But you heard him. You're all my witnesses. I played a part, and I was so convincing, I convinced the most exacting critic. I convinced Howard Maxwell.
Please don't expect an epigram. It cuts too deep. Way below the polish.
I just don't understand it. This is what I wanted. Why don't I enjoy it?
Because you're a dope.
No. It's too cruel. All of his friends were there.
Did he worry about you when he put the dagger in your inside?
Look, that's his job.
And this is your job. You're an actress. He threatened your career. You defended it, justified it, proved yourself.
That's what I keep telling myself.
That's what you keep telling me. That's where I got it. Don't you believe it?
Yes, but...
But what?
I keep wondering, if this is victory, why does it taste so bitter?
Because you're a dope. Or did I say that before?
You did.
Shall I?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Maxwell. Come in.
Hello. Nan?
I was just leaving.
I've been hating myself.
I haven't.
You couldn't possibly forgive me.
No.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I've come to defend my reputation as a critic. I said that you were an unconvincing actress. You are.
You can still say that?
For a while you fooled me, the shock and the sudden twist, but it doesn't add up.
What?
You can't convince me that you don't love me.
Then I did convince you that I do.
Ah, that wasn't acting.
You're very sure of yourself.
As a lover, no. As a critic, yes.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I was just pretending. It was all a trick. I had it all planned out.
Terry.
What?
Look at me.
Oh, I'm a fool. I do love you, I do.
That's the way the line should sound. Now there can be no doubt.